So I want to introduce myself first. So Rohit Bakshi, I'm taking care of health claims, health and GPA claims, and I'm working over here last 5.5 years in IPL. And previously I was working in the various insurance companies and TPS, and I have handled that health claims, and I was in audit department also.
Sir, little louder.
Audit department also in the TPA. Okay, so health is now the important and major thing in present scenario, not only in India, all over the world. You know that we are going through a very tough situation in present scenario due to COVID, and there are lots of losses in various sector of insurance and the health. Health insurance policy is the primary right now, the primary thing for each and everyone. So, after selling the policy, how the insured will claim against that policy. So, we'll guide the ideal claims team will guide the insured properly how to utilize your health policy. So, this is our first target, to guide the insured properly how to utilize the health insurance policy. Because there are lots of exclusions and how do's and don'ts, everything in the policy. So we'll guide accordingly. Okay. So there are two types of benefit you can take from your health policy. One is cashless. Second one is reimbursement. Okay. So here it is mentioned that reimbursement, there are two types of claims. One is health claim settlement type. One is reimbursement, second one is cashless. So I'll just brief you what is cashless first. So cashless is once you provide the policy to the insured, so insurance company will provide you one policy copy along with a booklet of the network hospitals and a health insurance card. So in this booklet, all over India, how many hospitals are empaneled with the insurance company, they are mentioned in that booklet. And also you can get the details from their website of the each and every insurance company, that what is the network hospital is. And you will get only cashless only from that network hospital. If you are admitted in that hospital, then you will get that cashless benefit. Okay. So how will avail that cashless? So each and every network hospitals, their own TPA desk or insurance desk, each and every hospitals. So once you move to that hospital, particular hospital, you just show your health ID card or your policy copy. In that policy copy, the name of insurance companies and their TPA is mentioned. If there is a TPA, so what is a third party administrator? TPA is third party administrator. TPA work is only to process the claim only. So in the TPA desk, you have to provide your policy copy and health ID card. Okay. In the health ID card, the name of TPA is mentioned. Or if it is an in-house TPA of the insurance company, so that is not required. They are mentioned only that is an in-house TPA. Okay. So once you submit that card to the insurance TPA desk in the hospital, they will ask some information, personal information, like your Aadhaar card, your PAN card, and your previous prescriptions regarding the treatment. If it is a prolonged treatment, they will ask for the prescriptions. And if it is an emergency, then there is no such prescriptions. Only required that your Aadhaar card and PAN card, and that policy copy and health insurance card. And hospital will provide you one pre-authorization request form. And this form, there is some information like related to your health, related to your personal information like your address, KYC, everything is mentioned. You have to provide that in the form, and they will accordingly send the form to the insurance company, insurance desk, TPA insurance company, okay, and or the TPA. And then once this has been received by the TPA, they will process the claim. They will start the process of your claim. And each and every insurance company now, they have a tag of 2 hours tag minimum 2 hours. It's a maximum 2 hours, 1 hour to 2 hours. This is the tag. They will process, initial process, they will inform the insured to their mobile number that this is your claim number, they will send a message to the insured mobile number. Okay, your claim has been received and it is under process. And after that, they will send an initial approval letter. If say a hospital will say that cost of the treatment is 1 lakh, so insurance company will give you 30 or 40% of the treatment first to start the treatment. That means your claim has been approved and will provide you 30 to 40% of the initial approval. This is the initial approval. So after that, hospital will start the treatment. And at the time of discharge, hospital will send a discharge certificate and the final bill to the insurance company. Accordingly, insurance company will give you the
insurance company or TPA.
Whatever maybe. If there is a in-house TPA, they will send the insurance company in-house TPA or the TPA. Okay, and TPA will provide the give you the approval on the after deducting that non-medical items.
Like consumables and all.
Yes, consumables and all they will deduct and send the final approval. Okay, and this is the process of cashless. So this is a hassle-free, no problem.
If the policy is not deductible.
No. Each and every policy have a deductible. There is no specific deductible as mentioned in the policy. There is a non-medical items.
No, I mean to say that many of companies have room rent, no capping of room rent.
Definitely, yes. There is a capping, but in the private insurance company, in the PSUs, there is a PPN. Provider Package Network. So there is a team and there is a members in the PPN committee. They will fix the disease-wise capping. Okay. They are only capped on the disease in that surgical procedure. They fix the rate on the surgical process only, not on the conservative treatment. Just say COVID, it's not a surgical process. This is a conservative treatment. Patient required that only intervenes or some injections. And in case of pneumonia, this is also conservative treatment. That means insured not required any surgical process. So this is not under PPN. PPN committee will fix the rate only for the surgical process, not for the conservative treatment. This is the process of conservative treatment and the surgical. The PPN committee will sit with all the hospitals members, fix the rate sum insured wise and the hospital category wise. There is a 3 type of hospitals in India. One is primary, secondary and tertiary. Primary means these hospitals have been fixed to their specialty, multi-specialty, super specialty and the beds, number of beds. This is the hospitals. They select the hospital, primary, secondary and tertiary on the beds and the specialty. This is multi-specialty or super specialty. Okay, and there are lots of surgery. So if you are insured, the sum insured is 1 lakh. For the cataract surgery, it has been fixed 17,500. If the policy is 1 lakh to 3 lakhs, there are 21,000. And 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs, there is maximum 30,000, up to 35,000. This is the PPN rate. So it has been fixed for the PSUs only, not for the private. Private also there is a tariff on all the surgical process with the hospital. ऐसा नहीं कि आपका 10 लाख का पॉलिसी है, आप चले गए हॉस्पिटल में आपको 10 लाख मिल जाएगा. No, insurance company will to control their cost. They have fixed the surgical process also. Because there is a MOU with the hospitals, they have fixed the charges for all and each and every disease and heads also. Your room, there is no limit for room rent for the private insurance policy like Tata AIG, SBI. Many companies, but not that. Okay. They are fixed with the hospitals that if your sum is 10 lakhs, then you will get the 10% maximum. You can avail the bed for twin sharing or single room or any kind of room. But it is not that you will get that up to 10 lakhs, not that. Okay. कभी-कभी होता है कि इंश्योर्ड चला जाता है भाई हमारा तो there is no limit for, there is not mentioned, there is no limit. आपका बंदा आके आपको बोले थे no limit, but not that. The hospital and insurance, because insurance company will control the cost, they have fixed the rate with the insurance hospitals and that management. Okay. So this is the process of cashless. And this is the only requirement of the papers. Okay. Now, if the hospital, if the insurance, if any patient is admitted in the hospital which is not in the network or not in the panel, in that case, this is the you come for the reimbursement. That means आपका जो भी expenses है, you have to pay to the hospital and collect the documents, and then submit the documents to the insurance company for the payment. This is the claims process flow. This is our process flow. So the first is this is the more important part in the policy, claim intimation, like other policies. Claim intimation is that if I am going to admit in the hospital, that hospital, and you mention the card number, policy number, and name of hospital, date of admission. You just mention the details and inform to Ideal or over phone to the insurance company. This is the process. Before admission, if it is a planned hospital, so what is planned hospital? Planned hospital is there is a disease. There is a time for 7 days or 10 days. Doctor ने आपको बता दिया कि आप wait कर सकते हैं because there is a gallbladder stone या cataract. That is not an emergency. This is not an emergency. Anything is not emergency. This is the planned hospital. The claim intimation part is the most important part of the insurance in the reimbursement claim. You should intimate the claim. You should intimate the claim to the insurance company or to the Ideal Insurance कि मेरा ये admission होने वाला है. This is the process. और हम लोग we will provide a claim intimation format to the insured. So we record the policy number, name of patient, date of admission, approx cost of the treatment, and contact number of the patient and the name of doctor. There is a format. There is a claim intimation format.
Name of the patient, contact number of the patient or contact person?
No, contact number of the patient or the policy holder, whatever. We record because once you send the intimation to the insurance company, immediate insurance company send the details that your claim has been intimated and submit the documents within 7 working days or 10 working days after the discharge. And they will send accordingly send a list to the captured mail ID in the, whatever mentioned in the policy. So this is the process for claim intimation, which is important because some of the insurance companies already mentioned in the policy. If your claim is not intimated as on timely, then there is a co-payment of 10% or 15%. So intimation is mandatory. Okay. And if you are not intimated, then insurance company will send a letter to the insured why you are not intimated the claim. So they want a specific reason कि आपने क्यों इंटीमेट नहीं किया हमको, तो तब हम लोग क्लाइंट को गाइड कर देते हैं कैसे क्या लेटर करना है. दिस इज आवर प्रोडक्ट जॉब. तो अकॉर्डिंगली इंश्योरेंस कंपनी एक्सेप्ट दैट डिले इंटीमेशन और नो इंटीमेशन रीजन. ओके. So after the intimation, your treatment has been completed. You collect the documents. There are some documents. There is a list of checklist of the documents, and collect the documents. And there is a mandatory form. One is Part A claim form and Part B claim form. Part B filled by the hospital.
Hospital?
Yes.
Part A
by the
filled by the
insured. Okay. So in the Part A form, there is a few details are required, that the name of policy holder, policy number, address, and the name of patient, name of hospital, date of admission, discharge. And the mandatory thing in the claim form is the amount. This is very mandatory. If your claim form without amount, you submit the claim form, they raise the query, send the claim form with the mention the claim amount, because claim आप कितना कर रहे हैं, because treatment आपका 1 लाख का हुआ है या 2 लाख का जो भी है, लेकिन आप कितना claim कर रहे हैं, जो आप claim कर रहे हैं वही वो लोग आपको देंगे इंश्योरेंस कंपनी. ठीक है,
including pre or post hospitalization.
Pre or post. So
if
reimbursement, because there is a process in the there is a part in policy that pre and post hospitalization. This is 30 and 60. Some of the insurance companies maintain 60 and 90. So 30-60 is the 30 is a pre and 60 is the
standard is
30-60 is the standard. 30-60 is the standard. So you can submit your reimbursement claim with the pre-hospitalization within 15 working days from the date of discharge, because within 15 working days from the date of discharge, because there is also mentioned in the hospital by the insurance company that the claim should be submitted within 15 days from the date of discharge from the PSUs and for the private is 30 days.
Oh, right.
Yes.
मेरा next question वही था.
For private is a 30 days.
30 days.
And for the PSU, Oriental, National, is a 15 days. So there is a time for 15 days. So if you are
Within 50 days or
within 15 from the date of discharge.
date of discharge. If there is a delay or something
Definitely,
like
they
that.
will raise a queries on the delay, why you have submitted the document in delay, why there is a delay. So again, we have sent a letter to the insurance insured, कि आप ये लिख के दीजिए कि अभी due to the pandemic we are unable to submit the documents or any kind of reason, because IRDA has already informed to the insurance companies कि delay or no intimation कारण we cannot deny any claim due to that non-intimation, because there is a, that's why the private insurer mentioned there is a capping in the policy, the 10% co-payment will be
Applicable.
Yes, applicable. If the claim is
For
not
that.
intimated timely or the submission is delayed due to that any
That's
kind
when
of
the one type of penalty.
yes, that is a one time of penalty. So the intimation is mandatory and the claim submission on time is mandatory. Okay. In the reimbursement claim, there is certain documents. There's a list of requirement in the reimbursement claim. The mandatory documents is claim form. The claim intimation part is mandatory. Claim intimation, claim form, then your Aadhaar card, the Aadhaar card of the patient. If the claim amount is more than 1 lakh, we require a KYC. If the claim 1 lakh, KYC form, and then the cancel check. If there is a name printed, we require the name printed cancel check of the proposer, not for the patient. The proposer is the patient, then we accept that cancel check. But the payment should be made to the proposer account only. Okay. So we require the cancel check. This is the personal information, and then the treatment document. Treatment document is the prescriptions, where doctor has mentioned, informed that you require the admission. This is called advice for admission. Then we require the hospital bill, payment receipt, and obviously discharge certificate in original. We require all the papers in original. And the test reports and the receipt of doctor money receipt, consultation receipt, everything in original. And we require the supporting part also, because supporting part means if the patient is admitted for the treatment of gallbladder stone, so we require the supporting investigation report, because gallbladder stone can डॉक्टर को पता है कि पता चलना चाहिए और इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को भी पता चलना चलेगा गॉलब्लैडर स्टोन का आपका सपोर्टिंग इन्वेस्टिगेशन रिपोर्ट इज यूएसजी रिपोर्ट, अल्ट्रासाउंड रिपोर्ट. वी रिक्वायर द सपोर्टिंग इन्वेस्टिगेशन रिपोर्ट, यूएसजी रिपोर्ट. ओके. एंड इन केस ऑफ कैंसर वी रिक्वायर एफएनएसी रिपोर्ट और द बायोप्सी रिपोर्ट इन केस ऑफ कैंसर. इन केस ऑफ मैटरनिटी again we require that USG report. So there are some specific reports we require to supporting the diagnosis. And in case of accident, in case we require that FIR copy, X-ray report. If there is a fracture, we require the X-ray report. We require the X-ray report. In case of accident, or if there is it is a road traffic accident, in the case of road traffic accident, we record the FIR copy. और ये ऐसा कोई एक्सीडेंट नहीं है कि हम घर में फिसल गए, slipped in the floor, तो we record the MLC copy. This is the standard query by the insurance company. In case of any kind of accident, they raise the query, we require the alcoholic history or intoxication, everything. Okay, this is standard query.
In road accident, FIR is must.
FIR is must.
Or GD
is must. If FIR and GD is not done by the insurer, so we require one MLC copy, medical legal certificate. It's provided by the hospital. Okay. What is medical legal certificate? एक patient को लाएगा is an accidental case. Okay. The hospital will inform the nearest police station. एक accident का patient आया है, road traffic accident. You can come and investigate this case. They write a letter on the letterhead and send to the nearest police station. और ये उन लोगों ने accept करके आपको stamp लगा के दे देते हैं. ठीक है? तो क्या होता है इसमें क्या है? This is called MLC, medical legal certificate. If there is in case of no FIR, no MLC, hospital is not informed to the police station, then we required a letter from the hospital that हम लोगों ने इसको we are not informed to the nearest police. There is no MLC. So in the case of accident only, we required either FIR or GD or MLC. If there is no MLC or GD, then we record a letter from the hospital that there is no GD or FI or MLC was not done. Okay. This is the case of accident. In this case of accident, and in the case of cataract. So in the cataract we record a specific report that is called biometry report, and we record the lens sticker. These all are the mandatory documents. In case of PTCA stenting, we record the PTCA stent sticker. If any kind of internal जो implant होता है, any kind of implant, we record a specific sticker and the invoice of that implant. Okay, but it depends on the surgery. अगर किसी का फ्रैक्चर हुआ है, रॉड है, तो we record the invoice and the sticker. So these all are the mandatory documents. और कभी-कभी होता है कि if you misplace your documents, some money receipts, then we record a affidavit copy and a GD from the court, affidavit copy from the court and GD from the police station कि I misplaced that documents और in future अगर आपको मिल भी जाए original document, हम claim नहीं करेंगे. ठीक है, तो this is the procedure कि हो ही सकता है कि मेरा document misplace हो गया.
This is one type of self-declaration.
Self-declaration, but we require from the court. This is the process of reimbursement and cashless claim for the GMC policies. And if you have any queries,
No, nothing.
nothing. Okay.
Actually, जो भी queries है सारा clear तो हो ही गया, मतलब in the meantime, in all the clear.
This is the process. Okay. So
Thank you so much.
thank you.